This strategy has made me thousands of dollars. Hey guys, it's Tokyo here, and today I'm going to be showing you my break and retest strategy. Let's dive right into it. So guys, one of my absolute favorite strategies is the break and retest strategy. Now this can be really confusing, so I'm going to do my best to explain it. So I like to call this strategy the break and wait. Once we break structure, I like to wait for price to come back to an area that I feel the market is likely to come back to, and then I take my opportunity. So in this perfect example here, we have just broken this low here, which is an absolute wipeout of sell side liquidity right here. And I know where would I be looking for? We have so much imbalance in here. It's a lot going on here. This is a retest. Why didn't the market go there, right? So what I'm looking for, guys, is the area that is closest to where we broke structure, right? So if I had to identify any area here, here's a nice piece of imbalance in our order block. We have imbalance there, but I'm going to focus on the area closest to this break of structure, because the higher time frame has shown me that the market is on a strong path to the downside. So it's likely to me that the market is going to go retest the closest area possible. And so this is the area that I'm looking at because it's closest to the break of structure. So here's the area. I'm going to go ahead and take out this short tool. And maybe my entry is here. And I'm going to go for at least a 3-to-1. I like to trade with a minimal of 3-to-1. That being here. And I'm going to go ahead and let this play out and show you why this OB and imbalance was the one that I would choose. Mainly, once again, guys, because it is closer to the break of structure. So I'm going to go ahead and let that play. Okay, I've been tagged in, hypothetically speaking. And TP. Perfect. So guys, when you are waiting for a price to go into any one of these areas, it's likely that it will not come back up that far, especially when we're on a downtrend. And the goal is to completely wipe out a ton of sell side liquidity. The market is not likely to retrace way back up into particular areas. So be mindful of that and go ahead and back test this. And I'm going to show you guys a few more examples. Here's a really nice example. As you can see, we broke this low here. And I could see that the market created some buy-side liquidity right in here. So after breaking that structure, I am expecting the market to give us some sort of retest. So here, guys, is very interesting because, yes, this is an area that one would choose for a retest here, right? And we do have this area right up here. This is that nice institutional candle. Let's extend it out. And it looks like from here, it was already mitigated. Price came back into it, right? But guys, I am identifying this as buy-side liquidity. And I'm expecting for the market to come up above this area here and wipe out all of this buy-side liquidity, right? Because I have clear intention on the market coming down into filling in the rest of this imbalance here. I'm going to go with this area here because it is external, an external OB or supply zone. And this is in the middle of that. So this is not an area that I would want to take a trade in and the market comes back up above it. Let's just see how this plays out. So price does stay in this area for a little bit, and this would entice traders to get in and start selling down from this area. They'd eventually be stopped out from here, right? If your stop loss was right here, you'd eventually be stopped out. So the way to kind of identify if you're in the middle of becoming liquidity, guys, look for these highs, right? If you're trading and then there's still some space above where you're entering a trade, you're probably about to become liquidity. So I'm going to go ahead and let that play out there. And this would be my entry right in here. I'd be tagged in. This is my stop loss. And I'd be taking this down to TP. Okay, we're out. Here on GJ, we have this break of structure. We broke this high. And I'm looking for an area, an opportunity to get into this market. I do notice that we have been pulling back to mitigate a lot of this imbalance. I'm going to go ahead and choose this area for my OB, right? So I'm expecting price to come back into this area, and I plan on taking it up. And because I've noticed on the higher time frame that we are in a bit of an uptrend, I am targeting a high from the higher time frame. I'll just go with this one. I'll just go with like an 8-to-1. Okay. And let's go ahead and play this out. Price gets tagged in. And we hit TP. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you are finding great information and great content. And please stay tuned for the next video. I have more in store.